You know, hopefully he gets more and more in his right. Huh? Hey cousin, you know we got
JoJo was like, it's a lot of niggas in here cutting fans.
He got the rehab right, and they realized
Can you send me the address for that joint?
It's like, oh, he can walk partially. We about to get him out of here. Like they dad's already walking, you know, like immediately.
Welcome to NVGA. You know what I'm saying? We back. It's the podcast, baby. We back
My
again.
knees exposed, baby. Your knees exposed, baby.
Back again.
Somebody's at home like,
Go ahead.
you know I got a knee fetish.
That's terrible.
You be kidding?
Right.
You like, look at those slender knees.
We're gonna let everybody
veins exposed on the
Slide
side.
over here for a minute.
Yeah, we're gonna let everybody kind of get in before we get started. We'll just geek like we normally do. Indeed.
Indeed.
I like how she sets me up the station like.
She set it all the way up, bro. Why you think I came with the M&Ms in hand? She's on deck, son. Like, let me pay the chef, you know? Let me pay my tithes for the month, for the week. Let me pay my mob tithes. Here's your percentage.
You'll play with the milk clumps. It's like,
Right. He's like, maybe you don't need all that. You don't need all that.
He's like, we gonna swap.
You don't need all that.
Yeah, we gonna swap.
we're gonna swap, but really what I'm gonna do is just jump your portion onto my plate, and it's sad it's a swap.
He's like, is this a swap?
Look, I dump mine onto yours. You're like, oh damn, thanks. Swap. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I've been watching my figure. I've been watching. Where? You was losing weight? Nah, I just was watching.
Nah, I was literally watching.
I didn't know I was doing something about it.
I've been looking at that thing for grip.
Yeah, I'm playing the Division 2.
Word, Larry? You playing the Division 2?
Yeah,
Be honest. Trash. Nah. It's still. I don't know what my problem is. I need to get back on it.
I try to play it. I can't.
He knows what I've been playing. I only really played it one day, but I've been playing American Truck Simulator. You know, watch the get big rig with the 10
He
gears.
was all in the chat like, what? I was like, yo, let me send this nigga a message.
Kenny's like,
just to see.
I get the
we
beer-shaped
got
glass.
something else on the list.
It's a
Oh, you
beer
got the
shaped
beer-shaped
We
glass?
got some chicken
You
salad.
know how you like to do?
Oh, right.
Could you
This
hand me
one
that
actually,
glass?
I take the Coke one. The Coke one bigger, bro.
I wasn't thinking. Look at the bottom, though. Look at the bottom.
It don't matter. It's bigger.
You're it's an optical illusion. The thickness of the glass is thicker than it appears to be.
Pause. He's like, I ain't getting.
He's like, it's the thickness.
Don't fake on the thickness, baby.
Honey barbecue mesquite. Oh, Lord. And we got some chicken salad over here, homemade.
Oh.
I don't know if y'all ready for that. What's going on? I don't know what's happening.
Bro, see, this is why I don't eat bad until Sunday. I used to be like Saturday. Nah, Saturday I'm still on it.
Nah, chicken
Sunday,
salad is healthy though. Chicken salad is healthy. It's got celery and yeah. My mom, she makes.
Does it have mayonnaise in it?
It has.
It ain't healthy.
It has Miracle Whip.
Oh no!
Miracle Whip.
Salad dressing.
He's like,
On my white
he's like, hey
bread.
bro, he's like, you use mayo or Miracle Whip? He's like, Miracle Whip? He's like, or the other joint.
That's salad dressing, baby.
Say salad dressing. When you go to the little bodega joint and they like, you got some mayo, they're like, we got the salad dressing. What? They're like, we got the salad
Can't
dressing.
even feed. Alright, looks like we got some people coming in, so yeah, let's get started. Let's get started. Like always, NVGA tradition, we always start. We eat.
We brother.
We eating good too.
He got a glass of wine out there.
The chef is a beast. She stays out the, she stay out the camera though.
Right. She be in these streets.
Facts. So
back.
this is what, episode 10?
Or 12.
Episode 10/11.
Or 12.
We're gonna leave it at 10.
We're gonna leave it at 10 though.
Right, we're gonna leave it at 10. Welcome back to another episode of the NVGA Podcast.
Yeah.
I am Scoop23, and to my left,
I am Shun44 Gaming Extraordinaire, Ultimate Game Guru, Ultimate Game
my
Genie
God.
Man.
Oh, game
catch me
genie.
live, baby.
Game
Catch that
genie,
work
though.
on every game ever in your life. I'm that nice.
And he spin bars. Oh, okay.
you know
Bars.
how that escalated very quickly.
Chicken nuggets.
To my right.
Kato.
AKA Ultimate Racing Guy, Ultimate you getting stumped in the Street Fighter status.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get at you.
Killing
Trust me.
Instinct wins with just a dream for you, son.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
And in front of me,
The most newest player in the entire world. It's like, I'm
Tough.
done. Let me stop.
Trey be dipping.
and then in the picture-in-picture,
Oh, he's back.
under a new name, actually.
Yes. I am officially longshot_1.
Hey,
Yep, Shocker 4343 is dead.
that's done.
We will be streaming the ultimate bootleg copy of Spider-Man Far From Home. About 30 minutes into the stream, so stay tuned for that.
But you gotta make it in. You gotta make it in.
Right here. We ain't even tripping off copyright. We ain't even worried about that.
YouTube
Yeah,
strikes,
it's all
all
for you.
that.
We gonna
All
stream
for
it
you.
anyway.
We don't care.
Actually, we should be good because we're gonna be like quote unquote reviewing it as we watch it.
Right.
Yeah,
So that's within the confines of.
Technically on YouTube, as long as you talk over the entire thing, it doesn't matter. It's fair review. As long as you talk over the entire thing, I think you're good.
Yeah,
Since
that's
we
why
talking
whenever they
Spider-Man.
do those, they always have like the fans listening, watch along, or they have to watch it at home, I should say.
Yeah. Anybody that's everybody that's joining, if you can hear long shot, let me know if his levels are good, so we can adjust it. But yeah, let's get it started.
Usual, baby.
Yeah, so speaking
You
of
think I wouldn't
Spider-Man,
notice?
let's go ahead and start with that. Spider-Man Far From Home comes out on the 2nd, which is Tuesday.
Yeah.
I myself probably going to go see it on 4th of July.
He himself's probably gonna pay for me to go with him.
We had missed some comments. If you're still in here, CY says Super Mario Maker 2 is out. What are your thoughts?
And it looks dope. It looks
I ain't
dope
played it
actually.
yet. Yeah.
Nah, I looked into it. It looks dope, man. I don't think anybody has it, right? Nobody
I
has
haven't
it
yet,
but
I looked at it.
yeah, it looks dope actually. I'm. It's funny that you would ask that because I personally haven't really been crazy on anything Nintendo lately, and that actually kind of piqued my interest. So I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna see what happens.
These tomatoes are like sweet.
Yeah, a little different. It's good though.
I like it.
Yeah, it's different.
So speaking of the Spider-Man joint, firstly, who's going to go see it?
Well,
I am.
I just kind of said.
Larry, what day are you going?
Opening day, first showtime.
Jeez.
Yeah,
I'm in there.
$4 Tuesday, $4 Tuesday.
Right. Yeah, I think
I
I'm
ain't
going
got
on the
that.
4th. I'm going on the 4th. I'm off that day. So. What about you, Trigger?
I think my answer will surprise you.
What?
He's like, I'm not.
Seen it already.
No, we're gonna be streaming it here shortly, so
Right.
Plastic ready?
we won't be doing that.
Right. And what about you? Okay.
It really just depends on my work schedule.
Sure.
If I'm free same day, then probably same time that y'all go.
Wait till on the 4th.
Yeah.
I'm probably going in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
You said what, the 4th? Are you off that day?
Okay. Thursday.
NVGA stands for Northern Virginia Gaming Alliance.
Yes, sir.
That was the other question.
So, who do y'all think? Do you think Mysterio is gonna be
The actual villain?
An actual villain? Or do you think he's actually going to be, because he's from another alternate universe, do you think he's actually going to be, like, you know, on Peter's side?
Which one's Mysterio?
Jake Gyllenhaal.
With the
cat with the dome on his head.
Well, I think that's already been revealed.
Explain to me, what is it? I think that he will be kind of...
Both?
He's one of those guys who probably be out for whatever he has to do. And there's moments where he'll probably look like a villain. And there's moments where he'll do something good and you're like, oh, he's a good guy. Nah, I'm not really both. Can it be both?
The reason why I think, like, he could potentially end up being good is because even in one of the trailers, they talk about the snap. Basically talking about how the snap basically create...
the double snap?
Yeah.
Triple snap?
Right, the quad. Basically opened up the universe to, you know, to other universes. So that's why, like, Mysterio, he could kind of go either way. You know what I'm saying? Because clearly there's some other threats in the movie just based off of the trailers. Like, you don't specifically see anything, but you get that feeling.
You get that feeling, yeah.
Yeah, so. And then the other question is, how do y'all think it's going to connect to Phase 4 of the MCU? That's a good question.
Phase 4, I think it's just going to...
I don't think they're going to connect it. I think they're going to start fresh.
That's what I'm thinking, too.
I don't think so.
I think there's going to be remnants of it.
I think it's going to be a continuation, but maybe not necessarily a direct continuation, but you're always going to feel the effects of Endgame going forward. In the next series.
This movie's going to reflect the fallout of Endgame.
Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
No, you asked this. You didn't ask this movie. You said moving into all of Phase 4.
Yeah.
I think this is like what you said. Not the beginning of Phase 4. I think it's the after effects of Endgame.
Yeah, but literally the next movies after that will be Phase 4. So that's what I'm saying. Like, going forward, like
we're supposed to be the next. Hold on, there is one more Black Panther, right?
Yeah, you got Black Panther 2.
Yeah, it hasn't been filmed yet.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
You got Strange.
That's actually
Strange 2.
I think Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is going to be the first official movie of Phase 4. The end credits, at least.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, the next movie that's supposed to come out, it was actually Black Widow's movie, but that's a trash. That's a prequel. No, not even that. It takes place before the first Avengers movie. You're going to see what they actually did in Budapest. Like, you know how her and Hawkeye kept always having that dialogue. Like, remember Budapest? Like, you're going to see that.
Does she have a new?
You know what reminds me of Cousin? You know what reminds me of Cousin?
Well, actually, no. There is one other character, but
when you're playing Mass Effect, and Commander Shepard and everybody else keeps, yo, the Blitz Wars, the Blitz Wars, the Blitz Wars.
And you're like,
and it's like, what happened? They like, he was a hero.
That's it.
Can I get some money? Wait, can I see it? Can I get a cutscene? Nah, nigga, you good.
Sir. So,
well, you already know Scoop read all the damn scripts, so he already know.
That's the funny thing. I haven't read a single thing ever since Endgame came out.
Anybody that's in the chat, this dude be on it. He be on it.
No, I believe it. He's like, no, I didn't look this time. I wrote it.
And you wrote it. You know what I'm saying? I barely haven't seen all the trailers they just showed, so
there's more trailers? I only seen the Spider-Man trailer. One of them.
I only seen
I don't even watch the whole
the
thing.
first one.
I think I've seen 2. That was it.
Hey, Larry.
So,
Yeah.
you got nothing on me, bro.
Wouldn't you like to know why Scoop is wearing shades indoors?
This is me being tapped out.
He doesn't have a shirt. Hold on, what? Hold on, what?
Mm-hmm. But yeah. I'm sorry.
Anybody remember that old Project Pat song? So high, the site is so high, so high, so high, so high. H-A-Y, Cypher. Okay, I thought you all go ahead. My bad.
I'm gonna let you have it, player. Do your thing. What do you think the post-credit scene is gonna be?
Post-credit scene?
And Spider-Man?
Yeah, Spider-Man.
The post-credit scene is gonna be something that's gonna throw everybody off. Guaranteed. Because how else are they gonna get you hyped up for Phase 4?
I think what they showed
it's gonna be some wild shit.
I think what they showed you in the one trailer, I think that's what you're gonna see.
I think
where he pops up and he's talking to Peter Parker about Samuel Jackson's character.
Nick Fury.
I think that's going to be one of the end credit scenes, like the first one, and then the second one, I don't know.
Well, we know what the first one's going to be. The first one's going to set up the next movie, and the second one's going to be trash that you don't even stick around for.
He might be right.
I think the end credits will have a Nick step on a bell like, buy my beer.
Actually, since we're talking about movies, MCU, what do you think about the re-release of Endgame?
I was gonna go see it, but then after I read what it was, I was like, nah, I'm good.
So what's the purpose of it?
Well,
the real purpose, we know they're trying to beat.
Okay, so
Avatar.
Yeah,
that's the real.
Spoiler alert.
Right.
Anybody watch? Anybody in the chat?
Yeah, if you have not seen Endgame,
If you have not seen Endgame,
Jesus Christ. But yes, spoilers incoming. That's your warning.
You hear?
Another
You gone?
One more. All
right, your time is up.
Right. So no, it's
So that point where everybody gets smart.
You're right.
He like, who did Captain Thor?
Right. They all did.
Shiva. Is that even
Mortal Kombat. You don't even know it.
Goro?
All the Mortal Kombat characters jumped out the portal.
Word. He's like, yo.
He's like, open your mouth.
Open your mouth. Can I get some more lunch later?
Hey, I need you to put that in the camera so they can see, like, see how good this is. Like, yeah.
He like, yeah. Let me get some more of them scoops. Scoops, brought to you by our man Scoop. Where you think it came from?
I ain't got no endorsement.
All right, so you were saying
where my money at?
you read what it was because I saw something on Facebook today. And I scrolled past it because I was like, I don't want to know what it is. Because I was thinking about running it back. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I was too until I read.
You read what it was?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, we're gonna give you 6 minutes of Captain returning the stones,
right.
And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah,
I'll be like,
I might have went for that, but it's not even that. So
it's like what Captain does.
That actually would have been dope though.
Yeah, that would have been dope.
It's like Captain's life.
I would go back to that.
Yeah, it would have been Captain's life.
It's not even a Marvel movie anymore. It's just him dance with his girl. We had kids.
Right, exactly.
What if they put a whole sex scene in the joint?
I'm definitely going back.
It's like Hawkeye dogging Black Widow. Remember Budapest, right? Yeah, I remember Budapest.
Joey, he was like, hey, who in here clapping?
It's
the Arthur meme.
It's the Hulk getting it in Hulk form.
Oh my God, bro. Jesus Christ.
He got it like.
Where is this podcast?
Oh my God.
Y'all run up, bro. Y'all run up.
Her whole back out. Golly. That's crazy. He dogging that drink. That's crazy.
The whole time we go look back and the viewership shoots up like 100. What are they talking about on here?
Right. Oh Lord. That's crazy. But nah. So one of them is a Stan Lee tribute, which I thought that was dope. I thought that was very dope. And then the other.
Hey, Scoop, are you able to track that down online anywhere?
Yeah, right now.
Are you able to track down that tribute online anywhere, or is this like you gotta pay to see the
Movie
movie?
exclusive.
It'll probably be on the Blu-ray and on the digital copy. But yeah, as far as actually seeing it, you probably gotta. If they
full count.
Was good, man. If it's on one of the movie websites, you might get that version, but I doubt it. So yeah, it's a Stan Lee tribute, and then the other one is a Hulk deleted scene that's a minute, and it's basically
If it ain't fighting, I don't give.
yeah, right, and it's basically Hulk talking to he's having a conversation about with somebody talking about why he won't go full rage mode anymore.
Nah, I don't care.
And that's it.
I don't look. Let's just get this out the way. First of all, I'm not even a Hulk fan, but they did my man ultra dirty in this movie.
Of course.
What the? What is that?
That was my biggest gripe with Endgame. Right,
Are you serious?
Right, they did Hulk dirty. You gotta think about it, yo. Every movie Hulk that Hulk is in, he had a scene where he like did work.
They gave him
and from Infinity War, to this movie. Both of those movies, they just disrespected.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they allowed him
That
to
was
show.
the point.
They allowed nah.
They wanted to humanize the Hulk. That's all they were doing.
That's fine. I have no problem with that.
They wanted to what?
Humanize the Hulk. You can humanize him. That's
Why
fine.
didn't you
That's
humanize Thor's ass?
But y'all just okay. I see what y'all saying. Y'all still wanted to see the Hulk wreck.
yes.
Basically.
That's what Professor Hulk is. Professor Hulk is the perfect balance of brute strength and intellect.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying? So
it was just intellect.
They
There was
gave
no
you
strength.
all intellect, but no strength. Like, what is that?
What's the point of him
They're
being
like, but he
the
held
Hulk
the
then?
glove.
That's what I'm saying. Like that doesn't make sense. Like, so I was
But
like,
maybe because they don't own all the rights to him, maybe they only allowed to do.
What'd you say, Larry?
Well, they did have 100 characters at one time.
Yeah.
I mean, I know
I can
the
see that.
yeah, but I think they just decided to feature him in a very different way.
He didn't have to have the best scene,
Yeah.
but he could have had. Okay,
Yeah.
it's like, yo, my man, they disrespected him even on an intellectual level. Tony had to save the day. Even on the intellectual level, he got stripped in that movie, bro.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Oh,
I agree. That's my only gripe with it. But,
They like, yeah, you can get Bruce Banner or the Hulk. You get nothing. You get a man who's able to hold the glove, and now he got a permanently crippled arm.
that's what I'm saying.
Is
It's
it
like,
permanent?
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
The
It's not
Russo
permanent.
brothers said it all depends on who does the next group movie, how they want to go about putting Hulk in the movie. So they're pretty
You
much
said the next what?
the next group, the next team up movie, basically the next event. So
Well, they can only put Hulk in other people's movies. They can't actually do a Hulk movie.
That's what I'm saying. Why don't they fix that? Why don't they buy the rights to
They
that?
have to, whoever has it.
because Universal doesn't want to give them up.
They probably keep raising the price tag. Like, every time y'all put them in Avengers, it's going up another 10 mil.
In fact, that's probably the reason why his roles were so trash in both movies.
I heard some people saying that.
If we keep raising the value of the Hulk, we could never buy it from them.
Yeah.
You think about it like
Yeah,
that,
what's the point?
it
That's
makes
just
sense.
more money.
Or, since y'all want to put it like that, maybe it's one of them situations where you say Universal owns Hulk. The Universal execs are probably like, look, you can't have this dude, kicking ass in y'all's movies, because then when we decide to put out a Hulk movie,
It'll never be good enough.
it'll never be good enough.
It's already at that point. Even though they trashed him in kind of Infinity and in War,
That's the whole point.
it'll
That's
still.
somebody's not making an effort to buy him out. That's
Something's
the whole point.
off.
It's like,
Yeah,
look,
something is off.
that would be my argument to Universal. Like,
No, because Disney.
if you put out a movie, you can't make the Hulk better than
Disney
what
doesn't
we
want
made
to.
him.
I mean, if Disney doesn't want
I
to
don't
spend
even-
money, they're not
I don't
gonna
even know if they can use the same actor.
Probably not.
So you might as well sell us the rights to this dude.
They should have never gave him. They should have. I don't know why. Well,
You know why.
That was before
No,
the
we
whole
know
movement.
No, we know why. We know why Marvel sold all their rights, because they were about to go.
It was about the tank.
Yeah, they're about to go bankrupt. That's why they split all their movie revenue or movie.
There's more over there too. Then.
Yeah, I'm
profit.
Yeah, that is beyond me.
yeah. I mean,
You acting real unusual, Bucko.
Exactly. Ooh, freak man, yeah, that's me.
Disappointed man. Yeah, that's me.
Exactly.
I'll say this one last thing about Spider-Man. As an overall rating, obviously ain't nobody here seen it, but
We about to stream in about 5 minutes, man. What you mean?
what do you think you're gonna end up giving that joint? On a scale of
Spider-Man?
1 to 10, yeah.
Because you know I don't do heavy trailers. I would say I really
Said, put
enjoyed.
the plate down.
Yeah, exactly. I would say the last one I enjoyed. So if we go based upon the flow of that movie and the action scenes and stuff, I would say it's probably gonna come out being at least like a 7 or 8 out of 10.
I don't
I'll
like
give it a 7.
I don't
or
like
8.
this Spider-Man.
You don't like Tom Holland?
Really?
No.
My favorite one was the Amazing Spider-Man. That
I hated him.
yeah, see, like that's
But I think you fit Peter Parker better actually.
Yeah.
I like that guy.
yeah.
Everybody
What happened with that?
A lot of people hated on him, and I was like, I thought he did a really
Peter
good
Parker
job.
was
Yeah, that's why. Yeah,
But that's how I mean, based on people's interpretation of his personality in the comic book, that's more like what he was.
I felt like he was.
He wasn't supposed to be no Parker.
nah, he
Super
was.
nerd.
You sure he wasn't supposed to be a
He wasn't
80s
that
guy
much-
walking down the street, snapping his fingers, looking emo and shit?
Definitely wasn't supposed to be Tobey
Nah.
Maguire.
Not
Ever.
Not anybody. Not any of the comics I've read. He never was that much of a douche. So I'm like,
I didn't find him as a douche.
Unless that was purely
Yeah, but
based
he
off
wasn't
of
such a
Ultimate
spineless
Series.
ass coward like Toby.
I mean, that's fine. I ain't saying you gotta be, super.
That's what.
And on that note,
I thought he was a mix.
I think Tom Holland's the best
Yeah.
He's not.
Spider-Man I've ever seen.
He's
so
not
far.
bad. He's not bad. But I just like the other one better.
I think.
Yeah, that's a good point. Tobey Maguire, like that, Peter Parker was a pussy.
Out of
Eddie
the three, who's
Guerrero.
your favorite
Oh.
Spider-Man?
Right.
Rey Mysterio as the next Spider-Man.
Right. Exactly.
The Luchador.
Exactly.
We got a few comments that I missed.
Oh, my favorite Spider-Man friends was the
G-Lock.
Iceman and that stick that was on fire.
Right?
Paste
When
out
they was
says, "Oh
living
my
in a
God,
apartment
group
sitting
fat
on the
boys
couch.
just playing. Where's my food at?"
Come get it, player.
Glock 44 says, "I don't even know what that. I'm not even gonna read that. I don't even know what that means." He said, "Paste out said, put the plate down, eat and sleep." LOL. I missed episode 9, and then Foe said Spider-Man should be a Michael J. Fox type.
Michael J. Fox, like Back to the Future? Michael J. Fox? Is that what
Yeah,
he's saying?
that has to be it. That has to be it.
Yeah, I can
Like,
kind of see that.
But Michael J. Fox is like kind of John Clueless in Back to the Future. Most of the time, he's running around aimlessly.
I think that's the point. I think it's like he doesn't know what he's doing, but he still has slight confidence.
To be honest, I
But he's
got
not
a vibe
overly
from that from Tom
confident.
Holland in the first Spider-Man movie.
like completely lost.
Yeah,
but he's still just
like
doing
he
it.
wasn't. He was. You know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't efficient in anything. You know,
Yeah.
he could barely navigate the suit.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? He was sloppy on. Going from building to building. You know what I'm saying? At one point, the nigga ran across the park and was like, "Damn, there's no buildings here." I
Well,
can't do
that's
it."
because there were no
So,
skyscrapers.
I think he was in that early phase of like
Yeah.
trying to learn his whole. You know what I'm saying?
You
So
might
you're
be
saying-
right, Fo.
So
You
you're
might be
saying
right.
something might be different with this one.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
I think
he's-
I think
he's
he's
definitely
going to see
gonna
much
be
more
more
established. You know what I'm saying? Like confident in knowing what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Especially at this point now.
Yeah.
So you think his personality will match more closer to the Amazing Spider-Man one?
Well, I mean, you got to think. Basically, the way to look at it,
Like he won't get goofier.
but you
He
gotta-
will only get.
the way that Tom Holland set up right now is like it's almost like he's been Spider-Man probably for like a year or two.
Yeah.
Or
But
6
he's
if you want to
like
be 10.
new. He doesn't. As far as the way the movie makes it seem, he doesn't really have like a major villain probably at this point. So he's still
Right,
like
right.
real young. Like he's in high school, bro.
Wait, who's the main villain in the first one?
Vulture.
Vulture.
Yeah, that was
Michael-
like the first.
So the
time
Green
we-
Green Goblin hasn't made an appearance yet.
No,
Now somebody did say
No,
that
but I
one of
think-
the post-credit scenes for the new joint could end up being Sinister Six.
But why would they come swinging out the gate like that, yo? That's like blowing your
No,
load
no,
kind of
it's-
early.
I mean,
Pregame nut.
right?
He's a
Exactly.
preview. Pom!
Right, exactly. Nah, I mean it's more so.
You saw what happened when they tried
This
to
is
do
more-
last time.
It's just more of a setup, more than necessarily set up Spider-Man 3. You know what I'm saying? Because they're doing 3 at minimum. So if you were,
I
to
mean, but this rendition, this edition, whatever version of Spider-Man has been vastly successful, numbers-wise. So of course they're gonna do.
Because I mean, like first
Yeah,
of all,
yeah, yeah.
like he's just kind of like fun loving, liking some stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's a little unorthodox compared to what you would typically think a Spider-Man is. But
Yeah.
as I said, I still think this is
Are we
one
done
of the
with this?
better ones.
We done?
Because
we done.
you know when you think back
Come
to
get it.
like.
You can have all of it.
I don't know if anybody remembers that the like '90s cartoon Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Nigga was like a fucking jock. Nigga was big as hell.
Oh, yeah,
You remember blonde hair,
Yeah.
diesel as heck, looking like a nerd or nothing. Cat was like running around chucking cats.
Nah, I do not remember this.
He was-
yeah. I remember
You
that.
don't remember that?
No. No, I do not.
The 90s cartoon, yeah.
Boy was swole, cousin.
I must have deleted it from my memory bank.
But doesn't
He
don't
like-
people could say that the 2000s one is better than the 90s one?
You like that big one?
He's like, I'll be taking the whole plate now.
To be honest, I thought you was gonna put it down from the jump, so I was kind of wondering why did you open it up? Like, put it on the table. That's why I was like,
Yeah.
You have a Wawa cookie?
yeah, this shit is retarded.
You got the salad jumping. No.
Wait to it.
A little lemon pepper.
He's like, yeah, a little lemon pepper. He's like,
Big Crash, what's up, player?
Did you want some more?
appreciate that.
So
Maybe any other closing thoughts, Spider-Man?
I never actually got to hear everybody's rating.
Oh,
I'm
Yeah,
saying,
no,
I think it's gonna
everybody-
end up being like around a 7.
What did you say?
He said it's gonna be garbage. He ain't watching
right.
I mean, I'll watch it when we stream it here in like 10 minutes.
it.
Next time we're going.
Right.
9.6.
Oh wow! Woo! 9.6.
Oh,
He got
Lord.
specific, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. Right down to the bone.
Oh no, baby!
To nitty gritty.
With the perk. He didn't even say perk 6.
He's like, now if you measure the circumference of the volume of the movie, multiply that times pi.
Right.
You
Well,
get
I'm gonna
9.6.
go with 7.5 for me. I think it's gonna be.
We're doing decimals. I was just gonna go to
I think it'll be good. Exactly.
But yeah, I'm a nice little strong 7 for me.
That's what I'm thinking. I mean,
I'll
we don't
go-
know, right? Nobody's seen
I mean,
it
it might
yet.
be a 10 out of 10.
It might be fire.
Who's writing it?
I believe it's the same directors from the first one.
This kid right
Hey, I would, boy.
Anyone willing to go
But
below
I'm gonna be
5?
here. Right. Me and that joint, like, what's good? We on top of our own motherfucking tower.
Foe says, how far off do you think Marvel / DCX is over? Or
What?
I might have read that wrong.
How much do we think Marvel's over top of DC?
Remember that's what he's saying?
Batman
How
wins.
far off do you think Marvel, DC? Oh nah, it's way off, bro. He's asking how far do we think a crossover movie is?
Oh,
Way
I
off.
would love
It would be amazing.
It would have to be with Captain Marvel because she's the only one that's like in both universes consistently.
Bruh.
Yeah, but even then, the characters are portrayed differently, and they're not really the same person. They just have the same name.
Only thing I need
Yeah, pretty
is my Iron Man and Batman crossover, and then I'm straight. I don't need no other movie. I get that.
I got a question.
Good.
If they never had a crossover, what
That's
two
too
characters would it most likely be?
That's too
No,
much.
what two characters makes the most sense
Like
for
I
a
said,
crossover
just
between
give me
Marvel?
Batman, and Iron Man crossover.
and,
I love
DC.
everything. That's it. That's all I need.
I mean, I guess that's the one that makes sense. All the money. They got
Larry, I
all
don't
the
care about
money.
your opinion.
Money.
What two characters?
Greatest superpower in the world. Money.
I'll repeat it again for Larry, who might not have heard it because he was in his own
Make
brain.
sure the chat hears it.
No, I heard it.
If DC and Marvel had a crossover, what two characters makes the most sense for that crossover? And it can be
Wolverine and
anybody.
Lobo.
Who?
Wolverine and Lobo.
Okay.
That's a good.
Okay.
That's actually pretty good.
All right. Scoop,
Okay.
you want? Because I'm just waiting so you guys can say it, so I can just chop you down. You know
Told
what
you
I'm
for me, man.
saying?
Iron
Most
Man and Batman,
most
bro.
realistic, not your most wanted, most realistic.
That's
He's
that's
like, I don't
realistic
care.
for me.
Okay. Okay. Can
I mean, we're talking comic book characters.
Yeah,
I mean,
There's nothing realistic
right.
about
So
it.
it's like, what,
Shelby.
we just being 100. Like,
I would say, I don't know.
Green Lantern.
What about you?
If I was doing a crossover movie,
Don't help him. No, which one? No, which
Green
one?
Lantern.
I would see Lantern right now.
Which one would be the most entertaining? I think would probably be what I would choose.
What?
Somebody else said. Somebody said Wolverine. Oh, she said Wolverine and Superman.
Wolverine, Superman. I know my characters.
Yeah.
What?
Superman and Goku.
Cop out. Trey? Trey?
That wasn't even an option, right?
I think the most entertaining. Let me think.
Not the most intense, most realistic.
That's what I would pick.
Like,
I would pick the most.
You could imagine it actually being a real thing, in that like the way the mythos is set up.
I mean, it's a comic book. You could almost make it anything. Really.
I mean, yeah, but when you hear my characters, you'll understand where I'm coming
All right,
from.
so then I while he's thinking, I'll give you. Since you want to put it in a realistic fashion, I'll put Doctor Strange and Batman together on something crazy because I think that combination would be ridiculous.
Yeah,
you got
it
two
would be
people thinking everything through. Imagine anybody they went up against would be
No,
dead.
I can see that.
Immediately.
Very
Strange
different
literally
type of
opens the realm. There's Gotham.
While you're thinking, you want me to go ahead and just drop mine, man?
I got one.
That would
They
be fire,
they actually kind of already did that on
What's
the
up?
DC side with what you're talking about when they did the Justice League Dark movie
Uh-huh.
that came out at the end of last year.
Yeah.
That was pretty much Batman, Constantine, and what's the magic
Zatanna.
chick? What's the magic chick on DC side? Like,
The one who's in black?
yeah, Zatanna. And it was basically like them running around, like doing some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? And Batman was like the one who was like, you know,
Hey, Big Crash, we're gonna have to block you for
Right.
10 minutes for that one.
right.
He
You
said,
get a 10-minute ban.
he said, I think they should put Tobey Maguire back as Spider-Man.
Young Toby.
No, check this out.
Nah.
Silver Surfer and Superman.
That might be dope.
Like as maybe
That might be dope.
they both view each other as the villain type of
That
deal.
might be dope.
Because I mean, in Fantastic Four, he wasn't really a villain. He just thought he was.
No, he was.
He was.
He was being.
He was a threat.
He was being manipulated. He had no choice but to be.
Hey, my man Liquid
He
Eyes
wasn't really like a
through,
villain.
through the board. He went upside down. I
So-
was like,
Because Superman couldn't take him out easily.
nah, he couldn't.
So I think that would be a good one.
That would be tight.
Captain Marvel
Mhm.
from Marvel
Mhm.
and the Green Lantern Corps. They do the same.
Appreciate the
job.
follow, Crash.
You hear me?
Appreciate you,
Salute.
sir.
Wait, say
That
that
would be
again?
tight.
You said Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel and the Lantern Corps. They do the same job. Like the reality
Oh.
of them running across
That
each
is a
other
good one.
is super high because they do the same thing. You know
That
what I'm
would
saying?
be
It
dope.
wouldn't even be
Space
just
movie.
Green Lantern. It would be like
And
all
I don't
of
even
them.
like the MCU's version of Captain Marvel, but that would be dope.
I thought it was alright.
The movie's okay. I just don't like Brie Larson. I want to punch her in the throat.
Damn.
She's like,
Funny as hell. I love that shit.
shut your ass up.
She fucking yelled at that Creed. That shit was funny. I was in
I
there dying.
don't
Like,
know.
"Ah."
I would rather watch the scene from Power Rangers when my man went into the little fight area and my man's like, yeah, it's a hologram, and the Blue Ranger was like, that's a strong ass hologram.
That nigga fucked up.
Foe says Punisher versus Batman.
Ooh, didn't they do that though? I feel like they did that.
They probably did that.
Yeah, I feel like
That
they
was
did
probably
that.
like a fan-written comic book.
I'm
something like
laughing
that.
at King Hypno says, and we back with these damn sunglasses.
That nigga hurt.
Roast him, bro.
That nigga hurt.
Fire his ass up.
Hey, put a 5-second ban on Hypnotic, please. There'll be none of that.
Wait, have you been going to work with him? With you?
Nah. Not at all.
He's
Okay,
like,
so
Oh, I
anybody
just realized
just
your
in the
glasses
chat?
say Top Golf.
I see we got some people
You said what?
funneling in. If you guys want to join in on the
Yeah,
chat
like,
and you're
I'm doing
on
the job, man.
Hey, hold on.
and you're on PlayStation, drop your PSN in the chat and we'll add you to a private party and then you can join the chat.
I
Oh,
will
he
be
took
the
him
one
off.
who's adding.
So, next topic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Next topic. So we got Stranger Things
Season
3
You already know.
on the way. I'm not gonna lie to anybody.
Going in.
I haven't watched anything but Stranger Things for the past motherfucking 48 hours. Nothing but.
It's good.
It's good.
It's so
I think
good.
Stranger Things is the
I'm being
only TV
100%
show that I
honest with you
actually
guys.
watch. I let the intro play. You know,
Yes,
like on Netflix,
you have to.
you can skip
You
it.
have to, dog.
I just let it play.
You
I be
cannot
sitting
skip
there.
that intro. It's way too
I'm
good.
like, yeah.
I'm being
it's
100% honest with everybody here.
He's like, I've never even seen that
He's
show.
like, I ain't never watched that shit.
No, we watched the same time.
He's like, I don't even know what you're talking about, cuz.
This conversation is Stranger Things.
Haven't
Right.
got around to season 2 at all.
Oh, shit, you need to. Yeah,
I did watch season 1 now.
Yeah, nah. You
So I'm
see
doing better than him.
Right. Nah, the new season.
Has everybody in the chat seen
Come on
Stranger
the fourth.
Things? Anybody not seen it? I'm curious because we got one
On
hasn't
the
seen
fourth.
it. We got two who hasn't seen season 2. It's good.
3.
So I have to binge watch it?
You gotta join. It's only like 8 episodes.
The second season?
Yeah.
It's 9.
It's only like 8 hours long.
It's 9. No, I'm sorry. It is 8.
It's 8? Yeah, so it's not that bad.
It's easy. It's easy.
Trust me, the joint is so good, you're
gonna get hooked in it.
It's gonna be over.
Because when everybody first started talking about this show, I was like, don't nobody give a damn.
Stranger Things, the only other show on Netflix that ever had me kind of like, I can start it on Friday and literally be done by Saturday morning is Stranger Things, and then originally, before that was, the shit, my man, now he all fucked up.
Punisher?
No, not Punisher. Nah. The political joint.
House of
House of Cards.
Yeah, like I'd start that on Friday, and by Saturday morning I'd be done.
Kevin Spacey, though.
Straight finished.
He said, I see Stranger Things every day in the hood.
Facts. I believe you.
Sound like a fact to me?
Man, the only thing,
Right, exactly.
the only thing
Larry.
strange in the hood is if you see a white person walking their dog like it's normal. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, in
He
DC,
robbed over here, right?
nah, in DC that is normal now.
No. You know what is funny?
Because white women
is,
took over there.
You know what is funny is when you see like an area slowly getting gentrified and you get that nice mix between both.
Yeah.
And it's like, I ain't never seen that before.
Look.
That's how it is
On one
now.
side of the block, it's a lady walking her dog. On the other side of the block, someone getting straight.
Oh my god.
Oh my God. No! Like, hey, I'll go
Don't
down.
play Los Angeles.
The whole time Becky walking, she got the strap literally in her little knapsack with her little front fanny pack.
Wait.
Like if he would have stopped me and hold up, you know, some people be having the regular names for their dogs. If he would have stopped me and Lucas, I would have burnt his ass up. Keep walking.
Nah, if it's DC, her language got to be mixed. She'd be like, yeah, he tried to run with, but I was like, hey, Mo. They're like,
what just happened?
Oh my god.
I was gonna burn him up, Mo.
I think she said the Stranger Things starts July 3rd, and then Fo said,
Yeah, it does.
Did y'all see The Haunting of Hill House on Netflix?
Yeah, it was good.
I watched all of maybe 10 minutes, and I was like,
it was good. The only thing that
facts.
kind of blew me about that show was the family. They were all idiots. Like they honestly could have. They were just fucking.
they deserve to die.
Yeah, they were idiots. But it was good though.
I couldn't fade it. I didn't make it through. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it was
I didn't make it through. Just like I haven't been able to wrap my head around this I Am Mother thing. Like I watched it and I'm just kind of like,
I watched it.
what is everybody like?
It was alright. It's not bad.
Yeah, but everybody's like, yo, the dude's crazy. But
Yeah.
like, what?
it's like when people tell you Blair Witch are crazy back in the day.
I mean,
You
the
see the movie,
ending,
like, this was trash.
right? Like the ending was.
Wait, is this how the whole movie's gonna be?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, hey, this is how the whole movie's gonna be.
I just paid $16 for this.
Was
Hell
it
no.
Cloverfield that was like that?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
When Cass was like, yo, like, oh, it's like a request like Blair Witch, right? But niggas was thinking it was gonna be like that the whole time. Then you get to
It's
the
like
movie,
that the whole time.
I love
that
that
the
movie,
whole
dog.
time.
I hate it.
I
Cloverfield.
love the first Cloverfield.
I like the movie, but that
That's
whole
one in the franchise. I love that shit.
Bro, I was
love
looking
the
at
fact
Shannon
that
like,
they-
you made me watch this
And
shit.
I love the fact that they use that type of camera angle like Blair Witch because that shit was just funny as hell. When that nigga, what's his name, TJ, whatever his name is, when he got ate by that fucking monster, that shit sounded terrible, bro.
Oh, I'm thinking about something else.
Because he was holding the camera, like you can literally hear the monster eating that nigga's ass, and he threw that nigga on the fucking ground. The camera falls, like that shit was.
What was that movie where they get superpowers? Michael B. Jordan was in it.
Oh, you talking about the Fantastic Four joint?
Nah, he's talking about
There was a movie that was in that same thing.
Oh, you talking about
Chronicle?
Yeah.
Chronicle was good though.
I thought that's what you was when you said Cloverfield. I mixed the two. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you said monster eating ass. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, remember?
Eating ass. I remember that in Chronicle.
Clean yourself up.
I missed that part of the Chronicle. Goddamn.
Open your cheeks.
Right.
Was somebody eating shit sticks?
About an hour.
Oh my god.
Was there
Somebody making brownies. Well, I got two things to talk about.
Yeah.
It's real small. But
It's
not
basic.
not
So
really.
no, gaming in the past.
Since E3 basically.
Right, but
It always does that.
Yeah,
we tap.
We'll get there.
That's why it says gaming and current events.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's it. It's like you learn.
Okay,
So back to eating ass.
It's like time for me to go.
He just walked away
Step off.
with the face of shame. He like, I ain't talking about this.
You're like guilty.
Look, I'm sipping tea. I don't know what you talking about, boy.
I ain't saying I did it, but I understand the experience.
Right. He's like, I understand.
It's like, how? I ain't gonna say.
I ain't saying nothing.
Right.
Oh man, video game. He leveled up his technique.
Facts.
But yeah, man. So not close, but I love that track.
So yeah.
Oh no! Speaking of Netflix movies, though, I do want to give a shout out to Beats.
Beats.
I got that on my list now. I was gonna watch that
Yeah,
yesterday.
it's good.
Yeah.
It has what's the
Did you
old
watch
buddy's
that?
name?
Did you watch
Anthony.
that?
I still
Anderson.
What was it?
Anthony Anderson. That's what it is, right?
Yep.
100.
No, I thought Jessica Jones had Thursday.
Has anybody seen this Netflix video called Ozarks?
I've heard of it. I haven't watched it.
Bruh.
Ozarks is good?
That's
My aunt was just telling me about it. She
That's
was like, you
actually
need to
another
watch that.
joint besides Stranger Things. Like,
Can we get DC on Netflix?
bruh, that joint is basically
She told me about it.
Yeah.
I just want to see if anybody else had watched
yeah,
it.
it's basically like Breaking Bad, but just the only difference really between the two is that the dude
You got the little comedy guy as the dad on there. Versus...
yeah, but just as far as like what type of the illegal shit he's into money laundering, where obviously Walter White was cooking that rock. But other than that, everything else pretty much the same. Family, gotta do shit, gotta get shit popping because stuff's gonna happen, and it's basically you just watching the whole events unfold as they, go through this crime.
Then dude from Ozarks has a bigger mouth than Walter White does, doesn't he?
Yeah, because he's what's the cousin
Jason
name?
Bateman.
Yeah, Jason Bateman. Yeah, so I mean, but I'm telling you, dog. Like, in the second season,
I'm gonna watch it. She was sicing them.
Hey,
She was sicing it.
You got it up on your joint?
it's fire.
You got it up on your joint?
It's fire.
On your phone?
He doesn't.
Like the chat?
I do.
It's
I can pull it up.
No, I was just asking. Cause
You want me to do chat?
huh? No. I was just asking a question. I was trying to see something.
Oh.
It was good. We good.
Alright, so we move from the movie and the TV and what's coming, Spider-Man. So, kind of going to the topic that you were talking about as far as gaming. This week in gaming and last week, really, nothing.
You know what?
The main things that have happened that have been large with gaming that I have seen personally have been people talking about updates to Destiny, updates to Anthem.
We could definitely talk about Destiny.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Actually, I do have a gaming topic.
Trash.
Or we can talk about the gift that keeps on giving, known as Anthem.
Yeah.
We'll talk about how everybody is
exactly.
still running Tyrant Mine for the 400th time.
No. Even the Tyrant Mines are empty right now.
It's like all
That's
the 5
the
people
update
on
to
Anthem.
Anthem. You can't find parties no more. Remember, they was like, yo, you can never play single player on Anthem because they don't let you. You don't got nothing but single player now.
So my question for that is Cataclysm, as that came out,
No.
so they still have not released that.
Cataclysm has not came out.
Crazy.
Have they fixed the load times?
I don't
I haven't
know.
fixed
But
that.
here's the thing with Anthem. Here's the thing, right? And if anybody in the chat has followed it, they can chime in.
Trash.
Here's the thing with Anthem. So apparently they have
Is it Origin? Oh, no
they have a test server on PC.
I heard about that.
Okay,
I heard about that.
and even the people that are playing on that have started falling off. How the hell? How do you have people in the test server with all? It's literally loaded with all of your
Bruh,
best
listen.
stuff, and people are like,
I understand.
nah.
Niggas ain't trying to run Tyrant Mine. That shit trash. Nobody want
Hey, let's be honest. Cats only left their regular games, Destiny, to go try this game out anyway. And now Destiny's like, hey, Mo, not only is we fixing stuff so the game feels good right now, but they already like, but we got this other thing in the back called Shadowkeep.
Yeah, it's
And
coming.
everybody looking at it like,
coming,
so
yeah.
you can back my knee, swear, Mo. Right. That's what I'm saying. I need this.
I was gonna say we could talk about Destiny next week or the week after. 'Cause
Nah,
it's gonna get,
let's talk
it's gonna
about
get
it
bigger
right
and bigger
now.
and bigger and bigger.
Okay, I got questions we didn't ask this week. What's everybody playing?
I'm actually, I can start.
Okay.
Right now I'm playing Destiny, like you just said.
Mhm.
Obviously, still
Yes,
Apex.
Yes.
You know.
Iron Banner makes last more than a week. That's trash.
And I had spent the last 6 hours. Well, not the last 6 hours, but about 6 hours playing Iceborne, and that is fire.
Wait, what?
The beta.
The beta.
Because you can get into the beta if you have PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, no, he downloaded it.
Yeah, I ain't.
But when we downloaded it, it wasn't live yet.
I didn't think anybody was playing it, so that's why.
Nick, I still play my. Okay, so the
Okay,
reason
what's
why I think
Iceborne?
that is because
I don't know.
Because I was actually thinking about buying it on PC. It's on sale.
I've been playing Monster. I play Monster Hunter on PC. Because
Right, that's why
the loading is just.
Obviously,
since I got an SSD, it's even more insane. Because I'm like, yo, load up that world.
right. We hear it. Right, exactly.
And I'm supposed to wait like another 30 seconds.
Yeah,
Like,
nope, not at all.
yeah,
Man,
Not on the PC, baby.
so smooth, baby. So smooth. Anyway, Larry, what are you playing?
Besides the Division 2, Trials Versus.
Besides with my thoughts.
Trials. Yeah.
Okay.
The fucking game that you can play like 70%, but the last
Go
1%
ahead.
is just like retarded.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
disappoint
pretty
me.
much.
What are you playing, Trey?
Like you said, low-ass shit.
Dylon.
Right.
Dylon.
I'm still playing the first Injustice.
Right. So I played that joint for like 6 years, dog.
Game this nigga played, dog.
Trey, man.
It was
Hey,
a stretch where like
hey,
it literally
son,
was nothing
I swear
but
to God, when I
Injustice.
seen that nigga go
What you
live,
playing,
like, oh, he on Justice, cut that shit right off. Like,
Hey, bro.
can't do it.
Well, I made the mistake of playing this fool in that joint. I had no idea.
Yeah. Like,
I was like, I can't do nothing.
it was ridiculous. Between that and the damn, the lightning ass nigga in Mortal Kombat. I was like,
fucking raiding?
man, fucking raiding. That shit. Here's one match, I was just like, yo, this is retarded. I was like, man, whatever, dog. I'm not even. Like, you sure you don't want to go again?
This fool was Ultra Instinct for that joint even came out
Right?
in that game.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like.
Nah, I'm only playing Apex.
That's mainly what I play too.
I mean, honestly, everything else is like those type of repetitive games that are like.
It's different every time though.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
Every time.
But like, you know how like when people play Call of Duty, like the online mode in Call of Duty, it's more than just leveling up. It's like each time you play, like you said, it's like, damn, he whooped my ass.
Yeah.
I gotta load back in.
I gotta do it again.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but-
Or damn, they friggin' ran around back and came from the top. What? Then I think of that. Okay, let me
Fuck
do it
that.
differently.
Run it back.
Exactly. Run it
You
back.
didn't shut up your party.
Exactly. That's it. That's
Scoop,
it.
what are you playing?
I just started playing on Friday. This arcade joint, Bloodstained. It's basically like it's a new version of Castlevania. Which is fire. I've been playing that. I've been playing that, and then still been playing NBA 2K19 as well. That's cool.
I actually thought about buying the Oculus Rift S. I know we talked about that last time,
Okay.
but I bought some Prelude Park instead.
Attempted. Tell you what I've been playing. Don't be shocked.
Kate, what's
Ultimate
good, bro?
Gamer over here.
Kate said.
I am playing Katana Zero, which is like a little indie game.
You said Little Big Planet 1.
Oh no, baby.
Hey,
Although
Lord.
that game actually was good.
hey, Little Big Planet was
Actually
Mario
was
Maker
good.
before Mario Maker, so can't stand on that
Screw
Little
this
Big
fact.
Planet. You can make all
I
types
do
of
own
levels
3,
in that joint.
but that was a PlayStation Plus game. I'm playing Katana Zero indie game. I'm playing that game that just came out. Also another indie game called My Friend Pedro. I am also playing Destiny 2. I'm also playing Monster Hunter. I'm also playing American Truck Simulator. I'm also playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
I seen that.
And literally, I played all these games in the last week, and I'm not joking.
Yeah, nah, I seen you on
Assassin's Creed Odyssey's fire, especially on that PC with the frames. And the thing I actually feel like in the last couple of days I played the most, probably putting in about 18 hours in 3 days, maybe.
Jeez.
Diablo 3.
And that joint's fire, man. I was watching them play that over his house the other night.
It's the reason why I've been waking up late.
I was like, I sat at the couch and they're playing it. I'm like, what game is this again? He's like, it's Diablo. I was like, didn't we play this for like 4 or 5 hours that first night? He was like, yeah. I was like, why the hell didn't I start playing this again? He was like, I don't know.
I was like, yeah, I told you that shit's fire.
That joint is
I got like
fire,
3
man.
characters on
So,
PC, and I got like
You
3
could just
characters
drain
on
so much
PlayStation.
time into
What
that
happened?
game.
It was random.
That joint was
My
good
nephew
enough.
randomly was like, "Yo, what's this game? Can I play it?" And I was like, "Okay, the game, it's rated M, right?"
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what, top down, yeah, it's probably fine. He got on it. He convinced me to get on it.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of blood.
And then me and him started playing that joke.
Pathetic.
Like, we had like 3 5 to 6 hour sessions, like, each night.
Kay said y'all on.
Like,
Oh yeah, I think he asked before you said it. Said y'all on Bloodstain.
Yes, sir.
And then
Ritual of the Night.
it says I think season 2 is called
Holy shit, we had a lot of comments, bro.
Bly Manor.
Yeah, if you're a fan of Castlevania Symphony of the Night, Bloodstain is like perfect. Like it
What is
from top to bottom.
Full Count said something about Crash? What is that?
Crash.
Oh, Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot Team Race.
No. He said something about a psychological horror. I'm assuming he's talking about Netflix.
Where's the rest?
What's it called?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Trey.
I see.
There was this episode of SpongeBob where I think they were like
He's talking to the
abandoned. They were
person that
stuck
commented before
somewhere,
him.
and they was like, "Yo, we both got like a chocolate bar or something left." And Patrick ate his chocolate bar, and next thing you know, he was like, "Where's my chocolate bar?" And he started blaming SpongeBob. Right? I just mad hit that jump. I was looking around like, "Where's the rest of that cookie I had?" It's like, nigga, you ate it.
Hey, in the chat, Bo sent my bad. I'm not trying to cut you off.
I'm trying to cut you off.
No, I'm not trying to cut him off.
Is that not what you did?
Nah, I'm not trying to cut you off. I'm letting him finish. Like, yo, go ahead.
I'm gonna let y'all finish, but
I'm gonna let you finish,
Beyonce
though.
had his best music video.
His I'm on vacation shoes.
Basically. Those are
Man, you
all
good?
that too.
Go ahead, man. Do your thing, man. Talk, baby.
Nah, it was funny.
Nah, I was gonna say, Flo said he liked Brightburn, yo, even though you sauced on it.
I
He
still
gave
want to
that
see
joint
it.
an NVGA thumbs down.
Oh yeah, I
He
mean
said
it was.
he wants to see a sequel to it.
I mean it was
What?
Brightburn.
Brightburn.
No,
I never got to watch it.
I didn't
Did you
see
watch
it.
it?
I didn't see it, but from Scoop's explanation, I feel like I'm not sure if I want to see it because, like, to me, like, everything has to have like a motivation behind it, and apparently, Scoop's like, yo, I didn't have a motivation behind it, and so my motivation to see it's not behind it either.
So, hold on, did you watch Hancock?
And what?
Did you watch Hancock?
Yeah.
But did you like it?
Not thinking the name of that
Yeah.
movie earlier, bro.
Yeah.
Hancock.
Yeah.
I was like, what is that movie?
Yeah, I actually-
he's a drunk.
No, but did
superhero?
you like it?
I would like to see another one. I felt like,
I think
like
it could be something like that. There's literally no motivation behind that either.
No, there was. If you remember towards the
And
end, now him being an
it was a
ass,
stupid motivation.
it was really more like he's been alive so long that like he kind of stopped giving a shit about the people. You know what I'm saying? So he just did whatever he wanted, how he wanted, and didn't care how it happened. So it did feel like there was no motivation behind what he did until later on. You're like, oh, my man's been alive for thousands of years.
I would like to see a prequel to that.
You know, but I'd actually like to see a sequel or a prequel. Either one would be fine.
I think a prequel because everybody else had died off at that point except them two.
That's true.
So I would like
you
to see
could
a
see the
prequel.
interactions they would have, but there's also, I think that
They're like Hercules and
this is
Xena.
like what, right when he was coming down on power because him and the girl were too close. So like, they're probably still way better or stronger than humans. They're probably a lot weaker in the prequel just because they were like all together all the time. But a sequel would just be a superhero movie at this point, and he would basically just be Superman. He's Black Superman. It's literally what he's. I mean, that's terrible when you think that he was sitting on the bench getting smashed and drunk. It's like, oh man, the first Black Superman, that man was out this joint drunk
Yeah,
on a
Black
bench
Superman in
carrying
that next
kids,
Fast and Furious movie too.
smacking trains because they was in the way.
They do what?
He's talking about the Black Superman in the new Fast and Furious, the spin-off joint. You know, that's what Idris Elba's character, he refers to himself in that movie as
Black
Superman.
Superman.
Yeah. You see the trailer? And it,
He doesn't watch
I wouldn't watch
the
that
trailer.
shit no way, so I didn't give a fuck. I'm still not going to see that movie.
What?
I like what's the name?
It's good, right?
Jason Statham.
What?
Oh shit! 5 second rule.
Man, that bitch here.
This is where we need a soundboard and just put a wasted on the screen.
It was meant to be shared. That's Scoop's other half right there.
Nah, I'll take it. Definitely.
Right? Open your mouth.
No, open your mouth.
Real quick, one thing I want to say about Breitbart.
I feel like I can't eat it now.
But exactly. Oh my
I am.
So we're
You have fell on the table.
besides the whole. Yeah, you might as well just go ahead. Say a quick prayer.
Where eat that thing?
He said, "Say a quick prayer."
Say a quick prayer. Go ahead and eat that thing, man.
Bless the hands that prepared it.
Exactly.
Bless the hands that provided it.
Right. What my besides.
Hey, Kay was like, "Oh, he eating it." LOL. King Hitman said, laughing like this shit. He gonna eat it.
I got a fat mentality, bro. Everyone fat is different. You'll understand it. You'll understand
Yeah,
it
so
someday.
with Breitbart.
That shit reminds me of the Kevin Hart joint. Hey, somebody come look at this.
Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Look at this. That shit's so
Yo, when you get a cookie, man, and it's on a store bought, and it's just that fire, you understand too.
How you know that's not
It's
store
good.
bought?
No, it is.
It is store bought?
Yeah.
The fuck is that?
He's like, wait, what?
He's like, get this shit out of here. No,
I think it's from,
I think my mind just exploded.
Yeah, obviously it's on the container. I think it might be
He's
Safeway.
like, that's food line, baby.
I think it's Safeway.
He's like, it ain't even
Man had a whole connection just now.
He like, huh?
He's like,
I'm a female.
he's like, I
This come from the
love
bakery section?
He's like, oh.
Yeah, had to. He like, I'm appalled. This is beyond me.
Right.
He like, this
Real
cookie is
different.
real unusual,
Right.
bucko.
Yeah, the only other cookie I had this good.
He's like, it's very moist.
There's only two other.
One man picked the joint up
all
off
the
the floor.
female people
He was like
slept.
10,000 taste bud.
All the,
Warm it.
Yeah.
moist.
yo, the only other cookie I had this good was the cheesecake dough from Subway.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, the
I love
strawberry
it.
And then the white
lemonade?
macadamia nuts and in front of Walmart.
Yeah.
I don't know what Walmart be doing other than putting crack in their cookies.
Cheesecake joints.
I feel like that about Chipotle's rice.
Joints stupid.
Pretty sure they.
Chipotle's chicken's pretty above a lot of stuff too.
No, it isn't.
Fuck you.
That's false. No, no, it isn't.
Everything Chipotle's going.
That is a horrible claim, sir. I'm in here for you not to do that.
I was right. He didn't like Chipotle. Which is a bomb there.
I can only eat Chipotle like once every 3 months.
Oh, speaking of when we talking about gaming, especially for y'all two,
Chipotle fish.
how you feel about the new season for Apex, the new character?
I know who it is, but I don't know.
What her abilities
I need something more than characters, kind of at this point.
She looks like
I'm
she
still
look
gonna
like
play
electric.
it,
I don't know
Don't she
anything
got
about
like a
her.
battery in her back?
but
She has oil.
based
She
on
reminds me of a damn electric version of Caustic.
She like, don't throw no water. on me.
like setting
I might
traps,
try.
that would be tough. Electric traps.
I think in order for Apex to get jumping, like really jump,
I
not
got
that
you.
it's dead,
I
but
got
like
you.
get it back in the spotlight.
Right.
They need a new map.
Yeah, I
She
was
can set
just
laser
gonna say
fields.
that.
She sets laser fields. Like she puts one point down and another point. It takes a while to set up, but she puts down these laser points and she can do multiples of them. So that means like, let's say you know where you like to land at, right? Let's not say. Okay. You could laser that area, right? So that when people come through that door, they gotta either jump. The lasers are pretty fucking tall too. So you either gotta jump off something to get above them.
That's her
But
passive,
when you
or is
run
that
through
her
them,
main?
that's the girl.
No, I'm saying is that they have two
That's her
abilities?
regular ability. That's not like her ultimate. I don't even know what the
Oh.
fuck her ultimate was. But when people run through it, it does two things. One, it shows you where they are, because they just ran through your shit. It does a small amount of damage, and it slows them down.
Oh, I'm gonna light
Now,
their
the amount of
ass up.
damage might be small.
Imagine pairing that
like,
with
it's really
Caustic.
small.
She dead.
Oh, no. That is
Oh,
the
you-
exact example they showed. Somebody ran through it, right? Dinged it, slowed her down, and then she said the caustic jump went off, and then that person was running slowly through Caustic's field. It was nothing. They really didn't even have to shoot her at the enemy. It was over. But it'll be really good for like, let's say you like you get towards the end of the game, right? And you get to that last little part, and the field's getting smaller, and you like, I know they're gonna come from this direction. You could pre-game set
Set 'em
that zone up. Somebody come around that corner.
Because
Like,
at that
yo,
point, they don't have time to be playing outside of the yeah.
You could basically, once she drops, it'll be one of the first times you see somebody force a win by forcing somebody not to be able to get into the circle.
Yeah, he said Kay said she makes an electric fence type thing. So back to what you were saying with Apex, I think that
Actually, to the chat, does anybody know what her alt is? Because I totally
ultimate
forgot what it was.
Yeah, in the background. Hey Larry, how are the music sound levels? Because I got the TV.
I don't hear anything on my end.
No music at all.
I don't
None.
know. Don't we usually hear it too?
Yeah, but it's turned down. I got the TV turned down. It is playing. I hear it.
I hear it.
How you doing?
It's at the
Oh,
same
is that
time.
what that is? Nigga, I thought it was a wash machine from 2 houses away.
He like somebody in there doing laundry.
Somebody doing laundry on the 4th
He's
floor.
like somebody in there. Somebody draws
He's like,
dirty.
Sheldon, I only got 3 floors.
Who got
It's
the dirty
on the
drawers?
Nah. So what Kenny was saying is when you the way they gave the map a name, they made it seem like we're gonna have multiple maps.
They have to.
They probably will, but
As long as they don't try to pull a Fortnite, yo, I'll flip this whole.
no, the thing, like you gotta
Wow.
think it in terms of
Right.
They have
Look,
updated the map, but
Hold on.
they did, like
Small
added.
little tweaks.
Yeah, they added like.
do
Like,
anybody?
yeah, give me a minute,
Y'all do
give me
know
a
how
minute.
long it takes for them to make a character, right? At least a year. They said it takes them at least an entire year to
It
make
takes
one character.
them a year
That means-
for one character.
Yeah, they've been working on Watson for the last year. All the characters that we're going to see in the next months, 3, 4, 5 months from now, are all in production currently speaking. Now, as far as the next map, they probably are working on that, but I think a lot of people don't realize how long it took them to make the current map. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot. Like, some people look like, that's why, like, Fortnite's a little bit different because Fortnite is just like pre-generated. But it's not known like, oh my god, Fortnite has great maps. No, it's just pre-generation.
I will say this.
You know?
When they added the dragons, I think they already took the dragons.
They already
back.
took them out. Yeah,
Yeah,
they was there for
I
like a week.
That. Yeah, I like that. But on top of that, some people talk about vehicles and stuff like that. I don't know if I would want
By the way,
vehicles. But if they put a spin on that concept, like the dragons, like imagine you could take the balloon up, land on a dragon, and then you could control it for like a few seconds.
For like 30 seconds
Yeah.
or something like that to get across the map. That'd be dope.
If they ever had vehicles,
He's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
if they ever had vehicles, I think the only thing they could have, the only vehicle they could ever have in my mind that would be okay is a Sparrow, like that Destiny type. You can't attack while you're on it.
Yeah, that's
It's
what
really
the
only
dragon
to
would
get
be.
from point A to point B.
Land on that joint.
Nothing else.
And then it gives you like a timer that comes down and you get kicked out. Or you just get insta drop through it. One of those deals? I think that would work. Yeah, right, you're right. You're that. Exactly. Get off. Yeah.
What about a melee weapon?
Melee weapons. I'm sorry. You said that sound like you was French, like you did like melee weapon. Like, the niggas from Fifth Element.
I thought that nigga had a stroke.
My man, multipass.
I thought that nigga had a stroke. I was like, hold on.
I thought Trey
Acting real. Oh man, it's too funny.
And no, I don't think it would work. I mean, like, let's be
It would
honest.
have to be like a melee mode.
I think.
What if
Like,
it
it would
came
have to
with,
be a mode.
what if it came with a perk like extra shield or something?
Or if you hit the ground and it did something. Like a shockwave came
Here's how
over or
it could
something
work.
like that.
If you
That'd be
could
cool.
run slightly faster with it, then it could work. Because
And everybody would use it.
The problem,
I'm just zigzagging around you and beat
Kind
your
of like
ass.
Destiny with
Because here's the question
Or
of
Halo with the damn swords.
is it a one hitter? If it's a one hitter, then like the problem with that is, you know what I think? I think if you did, you would have to sacrifice
somebody
both
steps from
weapons.
behind a corner and it goes. Nani?
You would have to. I think that in order for something like that to be fair, in that game, you would have to sacrifice both your weapons for it.
Hold on, I got
What up, Eddie?
No, never mind.
You hear me?
Yeah,
Both weapons. And here's the reason why.
for
I
it to
say
have a
that.
big payoff.
No, the problem is, like, first of all, it'll probably be 1 hit or 2 hits. It'll be fast, right? You'll most likely, as long as you're close enough, you'll be able to beat out most guns with the exception of a shotgun. The problem is, let's say me and you are fighting. I got like a little pistol. I shoot you and I run into a corner. You know you got me outpowered gun-wise. You run around that corner and I fucking smash
Imagine
you
with
and
the
game
Bangor.
over. that like will feel really unfair.
Run in there
and get up close. Yeah.
I think it would be one of those weapons that like you would only use right in the beginning. Like when everybody drops,
use it more than once.
But if he's saying,
well, that's why I'm saying like
it takes both weapon slots because of how much damage.
I like to think of everything. Like everything has to be balanced. I think that if, first of all, if it's a one hitter, then like it definitely needs to be like when you pick this up, both slots are gone. And that's why I was saying it because like I could easily just have a handgun. Make you feel like you got me, right? You come around with your shotgun like, I'm good. And as soon as you come around that corner, I hit you with the old school Halo. And you're like, bro, that's trash.
Gravity
like, every time you see somebody, you're automatically going to have that, like,
like, give me a gun.
Is he carrying a sword on you?
Open your mouth.
Is he going your mouth? You know what I'm saying? And then even characters like Wraith would start to feel unfair because then she would hit that little fucking her ult. And it come out of her ult and you don't even know where she coming out. If you're not paying attention, she just comes straight out, slice and slide away.
Oh shit!
Slide back.
I just thought of another sick
Shit,
combination.
as fuck, bro.
When you go talking about the Watson character again, you know how every time you run Gibraltar, every time you throw the shield up and somebody's been knocked, they always run straight through the shield.
Yep.
So it's like use it as bait. Have Watson throw the fucking joint, so as soon as you walk in, it's like, and then have Caustic come in there like,
oh my
dog,
God, that would be crazy.
That would be tough.
You know,
people don't think about.
I think Melee.
combos
I
like
think
that.
Melee would work better if it was a character.
Oh, like if it was their passive ability or something?
No, like
their ultimate.
Like they would gain a small boost, not small boost in speed, kind of like Bloodhounds. Like just
outside.
Anyway,
you're like,
I'm real right in here, man.
Nani?
It would be like their ult.
Soundboard,
so then you would kind of make it would feel fair, and then like their passive would be something that's like, oh, their passive's trash, but like their ult is like, yo, you get hit by this, he can hit up, like maybe he can hit 2 people with the sword, and then the ult's done, but one hit would kill both people.
They need a gravity, somebody with gravity perk.
A gravity. Oh, yeah, it'd be cool if you could have it would be like a sticky form, so wherever you threw it, it would land immediately, and then you would run, and it would explode, and you'd be able to jump through it and give yourself distance, allowing you to be able to.
No, I mean like
he's talking about something.
No throw, like something like a press of the wrist, and it's like there's a square footage area, not with the character, but where you activate it from.
Oh, just tosses everything?
Yeah, it's like, and then everything's like, nah, because then you couldn't really aim like that.
You wouldn't, like, all you would need is one of those in your team, and you would win every time. Because as soon as he uses his ability, everybody on who you're fighting is now spraying all over the place.
And that's the ultimate, and the passive is to be able to actually float or stay grounded. So you would have to time it.
OD.
Yeah.
The problem with that is like you have to, like the way everything's set now is like the entire reason they don't have double jumping in the game right now is because they're like, we want the game to be vertical, but if it's too vertical, you'll never know where you got killed from, because you be fighting a guy and next thing you know he's on a fucking tall ass building, and you're like, how'd he get up there? He's like, oh, I double jump, wall run, or I hit my fucking gravity boost. I hit my gravity boost and just jumped on the building. So that guy, you're like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're up, like, when you're fighting most people, right? Especially if it's like a 2-floor building, you're like, okay, he's either down on the low floor or he's on the 2nd floor. But the very minute a character like that joins the match, it's like, yo, he's either on the bottom floor, he's on the top floor, he's on top of the building, or this nigga's just in the sky. Just
spinning.
Like, send Watson up first. She sets the traps, then you put the fucking, what's the one joint? Forget it.
You're like, I'm moving on.
Next game.
I mean, there could be some definite stuff. But look, that Monster Hunter.
It's fire.
I didn't get to play it this weekend, but I played it last weekend. I forgot that was the game I was playing too. What do you think of that jump?
I liked it.
How long was that
Did you
beta
use the
last?
Clutch Claw? It lasted until Sunday this week. It was 2 weekends.
okay.
Last
Today's
weekend,
the
this
end of the
weekend.
last day.
Today's the last day.
Giuliano.
What did you use? What was your main weapon?
You know what I used. I ain't even used the mammoth
I
thing.
never got to play with you.
You played on PlayStation. What are you
Long sword?
talking about?
Long sword?
Nah, man. what is the bow joint with this
glaive? Insect glaive.
Yeah, insect glaive.
That's right. You did use that, Joe.
Yeah, man.
He was the longsword user.
Hey, while we're on that topic, let's do this. I got an idea. Pick a game and pick a mod. If you could, yeah. So if you computer CPU users,
yeah,
do their own.
Yeah, we all have computers.
He said CPU.
I have one right here.
He said CPU users. I think everybody in here has modded at least one game, with the exception of you and Larry.
Anyway, back to the question. Game and mod. Do you need some time to think it over? Larry, would you like to start? He's like, I put the Hulk in WWE. Like,
facts.
Nah, I really am trying to think outside the box on this one. Come back to me.
Hey, K. Pick a game and a mod. Any game, any mod.
I'll start. I would put Bloodborne on PC and make it 4 players. The 4th person would be the mod.
Okay.
Saucy.
Not bad.
You might want to add a second month for difficulty and shit. The boy's already overpowered like shit, bro. This is overpowered too, probably. He out here with the blades of mercy, cutting shit up in the little pieces of
cutlets.
Can't forget about the holy blade.
Nah, hold on. So let me. Okay.
You need to get the Rakuras.
Let me rephrase this too.
Mercies, trust me.
So also in this game with the mod, you are the only one that can use it. So let's say you're in a multiplayer game and you have this mod, you're the only one that can use it.
So what you're saying is you're a GTA player on PC.
Yeah, but essentially
an Apex player. What you talking about?
Cheat.
You run up and cat got a Mozambique, blah, you dead.
Yeah,
what just happened?
Yeah,
The bullets catch fire and explode.
Just wait. Hold on. Explain your term mod.
I'm thinking
of it the way you're thinking.
Okay, so I'll give you an example. Let's say we're playing Mortal Kombat 11, and I'm the only one in the whole entire game that can run and dash.
Okay, that's what you mean, like a cheat-based sort. Nah, because when you say mod, in my brain, I'm like, I'm talking like Sky Weapon.
right. That's what I'm thinking.
You talking like we customizing shit?
I mean, something within reason like that wouldn't make you like unstoppable, but yeah.
Oh,
because you wouldn't.
You're talking about like an ability or some sort.
Well,
that the game doesn't come with.
No, scoop. Hey, I got one. In Justice 2, I'm the only one that can block.
Oh no! Oh no!
That's what I'm saying. They're like, wait a minute. I'm trying to press the back button, but it's not working.
It's not working, baby.
He's like,
No. I said if we're going like that, then I want mine for Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I'm the only one who can do infinites.
Yeah, straight.
One button infinite.
Hold on. Oh my God! Street Fighter 5. Hey, everybody button meets block been moved to the left stick click button.
So
he like, yo, he always dropping his block. No, I got him.
Hey, so
Hey, but on the real, I just thought of a mod just now.
What's that?
Trials Rising, give my character a jetpack so I can just fly to the jetpack.
Oh my gosh, that's cheating as hell. You cheating the whole game.
Full account says duplicate party characters in Apex. So like, imagine like 3
that would be
Gibraltars or whatever.
Bro, that would be stupid.
Nah, imagine 3 Bangalores.
Bangalores
with golden scopes.
Yeah, we just running through, smoked out everything, smoked out. Everybody got digital joints.
Unlimited smoke.
Hey, my smoke is clearing out.
Yo, Apex, and I'll have a sniper rifle. But it'll be the shape of the wingman. So it'll look like a wingman, it'll feel like a wingman, but it'll blow your whole fucking life away. He'd be like, oh, you got a wingman, he gonna hit me. I hit him in the kneecap.
If that's how you rocking it, I'm going with the super semi-automatic triple take.
Wait, I got it. I got you covered.
It's like, nah.
I got you covered.
Oh, buddy has
Call of Duty. But I got Destiny character powers.
Oh yeah, it's over.
Can you imagine, son? You throw a grenade and Cuz comes through with the golden gun.
And I come up with the Nova Bomb. What's he doing, Mo? What is that?
Why is he floating so high in the air?
Yeah, how he get up there? He got a jetpack. This ain't
Why is he
And he's supposed to be taking fall damage.
When you explain from the perspective of a Call of Duty player what's happening in Destiny, that shit sounds scary, don't it? You be like, hey Mo, why is he floating? What is he throwing out of that sword? What?
Why does he have a sword?
Right. He got a sword? That's not fair.
Yo, did he just teleport?
I didn't pay for that.
That's not real. Like,
that wasn't in my loot box.
My joint be dying light.
you
During the nighttime, all my weapons have no weapon degradation. Got that infinite health strength for my weapons.
He's like, all my weapons is well fresh.
So I can fight them joints at night.
Hey,
I don't have to worry
so-
about my
they
shit.
don't degrade.
Right.
So Hova James says, is this a book club or Bible study?
This is a book club.
It's all of it.
Hey,
It's
Bible study,
everything.
Fine.
Kate
Bible
said,
study, baby.
This breakfast club.
Pull
this,
out your Bibles.
this
Turn
lunchroom
to
club. This
Galatians
is
4:3.
My man said nigga-lations.
you said nigga lazy?
Galatians 4:3. You know what I'm saying?
Thou shalt not leave the crib without the J's.
Right.
Galatians 3. Thou shalt not cheat with your man's girl unless you can guarantee you won't get caught.
Galatians 5:3. Hashtag black men don't cheat. Hey. we
Look,
don't allow this
Terrible.
joint.
Hey, so keep
Unless you don't read from the book of Galatians. You
Kate
said,
said, he said, I be in Apex with invisibility.
Hey, you winning every game, bro.
Right.
That's kind of like, what's the name's ability? Mirage, a little bit.
Oh, a little temporary boost.
Yeah.
Apex.
Hey, his
when you first go down?
invisibility is.
But I'm the only one who
nice.
can choose the new character, Master Chief.
Right.
That's tough.
I got higher health, and my shields come back. I ain't gotta pick up none of that shit, man.
I think Fo was talking about what you're saying about being Call of Duty. Like, why is he running around so confidently with a sword? Blast him.
I'm just thinking of like, if you're like, yo, we're foot soldiers and we're shooting, we maybe throw a grenade, and then some guy comes around and
And
it's
flips
like,
the tank over.
Yeah.
why is yo, you just look around the corner like, what is my man doing with that hammer?
Mm-hmm.
Why is he throwing them?
That hammer, Mo.
Hey, did you see that guy just disappear?
That's
Like,
dead.
yo, he out there just throwing hammers and shit. Then a guy runs up on you like, yo, what is he doing with that shield, man? This nigga Captain America, Mo. Smash. Your whole life is gone. You done disappeared.
That's when they all turn into Buddy from.
I'm gonna go ahead.
That is beyond me. He turned around. Nah, I'm done with that
Kid-
one, Bucko.
Last famous words. Why is this gun golden?
Dead.
Wow. Game
Dead,
over.
dead.
Like, he dead.
I'm
dead, Mo.
gonna take Call of Duty Zombies with the Dying Light God sword.
Jeez.
Cutting everything up.
Hold up, Dying Light. Don't swing like this. It swing like this. Minecraft.
Oh, you know what? I gotta go in for you, man. Can we get can we get Call of Duty Zombies? But instead of the zombies getting strong every round, they just get smarter and more of them. Can we get some realistic zombies, please? I would love that for everybody. Damn it. That's why I don't play that mode.
You gotta shoot. You gotta empty like 16 clips in old buddy's head for him to
This nigga got
die.
a fucking big ass LMG. He's just like, yo, he ain't doing shit, bro. I'm about to get him.
That reminds me of the games from
Fucking Gears of War. You can melee chainsaw from any distance. Niggas is out there joint like they got Commando from Modern Warfare 2.
No.
Niggas is like,
Hold on. I don't know if Kenny ever saw this, but you know what that is? Some people in chat, maybe if they old enough, they might know this. The good old
Everybody got
rocket
Commando.
launcher lock on
with the Halo joint.
sword Halo 2 glitch.
Yeah.
Where you can lock onto somebody with a rocket launcher and then
Oh,
switch
man.
to the sword quickly and go all the way across the map with a sword.
I gotta
Into
go.
the
I still gotta go with Commando perk,
Oh,
dog.
shit.
Commando perk on Modern Warfare 2 gave niggas life. Like that shit gave
Hey,
niggas was literally
hey.
knifing from
Hold
across the
on,
whole
hold on.
fucking map.
Hold on.
I see the nigga go from one point of favela to the opposite end and still was like, "Bloop, let me get that."
Yo.
I was like, did that nigga just glide across the screen?
No.
Commando's giving niggas
If
life.
you ever saw like one of my gameplays, I wish we had recording capability back then. If you ever saw one of my gameplays on Modern Warfare 2, niggas sent me messages every day yo, he cheating. I be out that zone for Villa, like, stab a nigga from like 15 feet away. Somebody would shoot at me, and I would jump off the fourth floor, hit the ground, and be like,
That's it. That's
stab,
it.
dog.
You had a nigga have commando
man.
and then have on the other perk that makes the fucking grenades more 25% more blast radius. Niggas dying from grenades
shit was
and
cheap.
getting stabbed from
Remember when that game first dropped?
That's it.
Yeah,
That's all you needed. You needed a knife and two
Cousin
grenades.
like
Cousin Dog and everybody.
The first 2 days of that game was the only time that game ever felt fair. The
Right.
first 2 days was like before anybody really felt
Oh,
anything. On the
anytime.
third day,
Speaking
they
of Call of
found this
Duty.
little thing called an M203
Oh,
with the
Lord.
blast
Oh
radius.
my God.
Then that
Yeah.
jump became
Oh
a
my-
new
bruh,
match.
Bruh.
Half of them
34. Ugh,
and then you
Hey,
get
look,
that jump
I got-
that allows you to reload.
I
or
got
get
2
more
mods
ammo.
for Call of Duty, son.
that shit's terrible, dog.
Multiplayer Call of Duty mode, 2 mods.
What's up?
The first one is a sticky grenade, but it's like a homing sticky grenade. Now you can literally throw it up in the air. And it's gonna find somebody. But then with the
Like the
delay,
red turtle shell?
yeah.
Nah, worse than
And
that.
then-
It's the blue turtle shell.
Hey, look,
Oh, yeah.
look, and then on top of that, it has a delayed blow up time. So like the normal time
You
is
gotta
like
run
5
around
seconds.
with the turtle.
Yeah, it's like 15 seconds instead of 5 seconds. So like you're like, oh, I ain't dead yet. Oh, all right. And then at that moment, you think you
Triple
going
kill.
that
Hold
one,
up, let me come help you, cuz. Let me get right next to you. Dude, he's dead. Everybody dead.
that one, and and you're the only one that can friendly fire.
Oh,
With no repercussions. It's like, hey, watch out,
Should be
yo.
out here. What was the crazy joint on Halo 3 when you got to like a ridiculous amount? Was it like kill tactics?
Kilimanjaro.
Every match he getting Kilimanjaro, yo. Shooting everybody.
Scoop.
Triple kill.
Trey just looked. He like, hey, did I tell you that was my kill?
Right.
Right.
Yeah, but I got the why?
And
Why
look,
did you do that?
and on top of
You should be
that,
banned. Why aren't you banned?
and on top of that, even the friendly fire kills counts to the score.
Exactly.
Hey, so as soon as the game start, everybody running off. They got 12 already, and then somebody goes.
You know what happens? That whole aspect changes the minute your teammates be like, is the score going up? Hey, yo, let's line up, Mo.
Yep.
Hey, yo, in front of you, lined up. Go ahead.
Hey,
I want this
Trey was
win.
that nigga. Trey was that nigga that was calling in like 4 AC-30 being a match. Like, the fuck's another AC-130 coming down?
You know,
Again.
again. You know what you're screaming in the back of your mind? Just call the nuke. We know you have it.
Right.
You're like, nah, I got all the kills.
I got more AC-130s.
Look, Trey gets all the way to
What was the
74
nuke
kills, and then calls the
Black Ops
nuke.
2?
Yeah.
What do you want?
Was it in Black Ops 1?
What question?
The new.
I don't feel like it was Black Ops.
Modern Warfare 2.
Hey, wait, I got another one. I got
Modern
another.
Warfare 2.
Hey,
You know why I know
Nuke
this?
was in
Trey?
Modern Warfare 2?
Yes, and you know
It was
why
in a
I
few
know
games.
this?
It was in a few games.
Because I was calling it in every match.
Actually, I cannot remember.
Hey,
I used to call it in like every
Mortal
match
Kombat,
for a while. That shit was cheap.
not even one hit
Can I
kill.
get a remaster of that though? Not a remaster.
But if you hit me, automatic death.
What?
So the match starts right, and you just like dancing in front of them, like throwing punches, but you're not hitting them. And then as soon as they're like, "What is he doing?"
Right.
And then their whole body explodes. It's just-
Hold on.
The fucking boss that everybody hates.
Call
That's
of Duty.
terrible.
My mod is all bullets, no matter who shoots it, is reflected back to the person. And when they kill themselves inevitably, it still counts as my kill.
Yeah. You need that.
Y'all just walk out in the middle of the map,
That
put my
reminds me of,
controller down, and go use the
My man-
bathroom.
My man be standing right in the middle of
You remember that scene in
whole
Fifth
stage.
Element?
Hey, boy, stop him, man. He like,
That's terrible.
you know what it is? It's one of them childish mods. Everything you say bounces off of me.
Yep.
It goes back to you.
Yep.
That's what that zone is. That's that type of cheat.
That's horrible.
Oh, man.
Oh, how about Apex with the
With Dylon.
no with the Saitama Ultimate and the
Oh, no.
Captain Falcon pass.
Jesus Christ. Right. Hitting these with
One punch? With one punch man action? That's
The one punch ultimate, but the Falcon punch.
punch.
And it has splash damage.
Hey, I got one for Call of Duty, huh? The only ability I have is like if a nigga kill me, that nigga automatically get blown up by Goku Spirit Bomb.
Someone's like, yeah, I killed his ass. What does that be like?
The nigga's like, what's that? You know, I actually Goku in the back, spare your energy with me. Like, got one coming right on your way.
Hey, speaking of Dragon Ball, what about Fighter Z, right? And you know how you can call in help from your teammate?
Oh, the assist? Yeah.
You know how Goku Black's joint, Zamasu comes and grabs you? What if he grabs you for like the whole match? Just like
touch your body.
And your character's like, let me go. He's like, nope.
You even go into a combos for an air juggle and everything. Zamasu disappears while you're getting juggled. As soon as you hit the ground, he's back on you again.
I got a mind for Kenny. He would love.
When the last time y'all been on Fighters?
Last week.
I haven't played
It's been like a couple weeks for me.
You're playing
I
Street
got
Fighter.
destroyed.
You're
I
playing
got
Street Fighter.
destroyed.
But you're the only person who can play as the Z Fighters.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
He like, yo, Ryu's a beast, and then Goku's like,
Yeah, beast this. Instant transmission.
even Krillin's,
I would love
even Krillin's KO in the whole squad.
Bro, don't sleep on
Krillin
Krillin.
just killed.
Hey, you already know.
My man
What about-
Destructo did the
Then
whole
Krillin just kills
squad.
that game.
Hey, I got one for you.
What's up?
Yes.
Crucible, right?
Okay,
In
okay,
Destiny
okay.
with the Megazord mod.
You guys are screwing. Hold on. I got one even better.
Just give me the multimedia tool, baby.
Hey, that's
I got one even better.
All I need.
He's like,
Funny. Right, everybody dead.
one swing of the sword. You know how
Yeah.
in Power Rangers the fucking sparks come out?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
one spark and everybody's dead.
Yeah.
I got one even better. And this mod, everybody can have it. Anthem, and the game's actually finished.
Oh. I have nothing else to say. That's bad.
He like, yo, the game modes, it's got stuff to do. They don't hit me with a shopping list in the middle of the storyline.
Hey, real quick,
Scoop, you got that far, right? You got with the shopping list?
what's up, Raw Lou?
Hey, go over here and kill 10 guys, get 10 chests.
Hey, real quick,
But if you don't open a chest, it don't count towards your 10 chests.
everybody watching, we're talking about if you could pick any game, any mod, what would you pick and what would the mod be? That's what we're talking about. And by the way, it's NVGA Podcast. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. Usually we kind of have like a, what would you call it?
The structure.
Yeah, more structure, or what do you call it? The show notes.
Show notes, yeah.
But the last
Act one.
couple weeks have been
Act
we've been talking about E3 this week. Nothing has really been going on game wise, so we're just kind of freelancing it. But we'll probably get back to our regular
about 2
structure.
weeks.
Yeah.
Probably about 2 weeks.
But in the meantime,
Unless you prefer this one.
hit that subscribe button and tell us what game you would pick and what mod.
Speaking of actually kind of getting back to games,
I need
specifically,
more water.
I will say this: what games are you most looking forward to upcoming? And as far as for the rest of this year, so not 2020, just everything for the rest of this year.
I'd probably say the first thing that comes to mind would probably be 2K20.
Okay.
The first thing that comes to mind.
That's
I don't
one,
know.
That'd be one of them for me.
I don't
Okay.
know the
That's
Cyberpunk
Pro.
and all that doesn't come out
That's
till
20,
next.
yeah, it's all 20,
yeah,
yeah.
so that's probably about it. Unless
Last of
something
Us?
comes out of nowhere.
What's your next year?
Next year.
We
For me,
should
it's
be
probably
getting.
about 3.
Yeah, because next year we probably won't be getting another Injustice, right?
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
They're done with Injustice.
Master Chief
No,
Collection
no,
on
no.
PC. Does
Man.
it? I mean, come on, man.
I really am about to get that Oculus Rift though, bro. Seriously.
Multiplayer.
Yeah, I got two of my friends on Facebook just recently got it.
Complainer himself.
Hey, but hold on. So let me ask you a question. So I thought
This is what they look like on feet.
they advertise it as completely wireless this with PC power, blah blah blah.
What are you talking about?
The Oculus Rift does. So, but you actually
Yeah, I've
have to
never
have
heard of that shit, bro.
you actually have to have a PC to run it.
Yeah, I believe so.
But they make it kind of confusing, like that you don't.
I mean, if you're
I've never looked into the Oculus.
if your only point is to do VR, it doesn't have to be the Oculus. You can always do the PS job.
No, I ain't rocking with the PS.
As far as the Oculus Rift, I don't know. I don't know how good your computer has to be, but the better your computer is,
I think it has to be
the
something
better
like
it
what you
would
guys
be.
use.
It would be better.
I mean, there's minimums, but then I was reading on it. It sounded like something like what you guys have.
Well, I mean, I think the reason is because they find it easier. First of all, it probably cuts down on the cost, like a lot. and then you have to power the games to do something. It's not like the Oculus has some damn, fucking like
That's
whole
what
computer in it.
No, that's what I. The way they were wording it was like for somebody who doesn't know those the terminology. It made it seem like you could just buy the Oculus Rift and be anywhere.
Honestly, I think the reason that they talk like that is because if you're looking at the Oculus Rift, they assume you already know. You know what I'm saying? It's like nobody's gonna be like, "Yo, I'm about to play Skyrim" and talk about like modding the game, and then be thinking of like a PlayStation game. Like you're already at PC if you even thought about mods to begin with. I think that's kind of where they're at.
What do y'all think about splitting one 4 ways?
How much are they?
Depends. I think it depends on the memory that you get, but I think the minimum is like 4.
I mean, I've actually, I don't know what my brother has. He might have one, but his VR was pretty good. Like I fucked with it a lot.
Well, you said you had or have one.
I have one.
I think I had a low budget.
Nah.
Jump off a bridge.
It's not the full joint. It's
the joint where you use your phone, basically.
the joint where you use your phone. But I mean,
the little.
It does actually
yeah,
work though. As far as in giving you that illusion that you're, it
But
does.
you don't
It
have
says-
that
it said-
controller.
It does meet that standard.
I have to buy the controller, but it is the
doesn't-
controller that I buy is an Oculus controller. Like it's Oculus. It's just the portable joint, basically.
He like, I got Game Cash.
I got game cash. Like
He got the low version.
Well, you got GameCube and then you got
He got
Dreamcast.
the,
Right,
he
nah,
got
I got
the
Game
E
Pass.
version.
You
He
got
got the
Game Pass.
consumer affordable version. You know, they're like, look, we're gonna give you the headset, but you gotta supply your own screen.
Are you looking? Let me ask you: are you looking forward to anything in the fall?
Like Game Boy VR.
I don't even know
remember
what
that?
the hell's coming
Yeah,
out
do
this
it.
fall, bro.
Virtual.
Yeah, virtual.
I'm totally forgetting right now. I'm blanking.
For me, it'd probably be NBA 2K20, Outer Worlds, and Call of Duty.
What else comes out? I don't even know. I don't know about Call of Duty. Like, I'm looking forward to it, but I'm kind of confused because I'm just like, I don't really know where they're completely trying to go. I don't completely understand.
Well, I mean, they
No
haven't
big
showed much to the
I
general
know.
public.
Ain't no big holiday releases this year?
You said what now?
No big holiday releases this year?
Probably Call
There
of
are
Duty.
some,
and,
but I just don't remember off the top of my head for some reason.
Oh, that's
they're
it.
not
That was
releasing
no
another
Assassin's
Assassin's Creed
Creed
Odyssey.
No, but I mean that's next year.
Ghost Recon Breakpoint that comes out in September.
I don't
Borderlands 3
So
September.
truthfully, I would be looking forward to those two games
Someone gets
specifically, but the problem is
Bless
I
you.
don't have nobody to really play those games with anymore.
Appreciate it.
What games? What are you talking
Breakpoint.
Case says Baldur's Gate 3.
about?
Elden
that's
Ring.
right,
What's
that's
That
next
come
year.
out? No, that's
What's
not, I don't
out?
think that's this year.
Yeah, it's
Elder
next
But that would be what I would be looking forward to if it was coming out this year. 'Cause that's-
Borderlands 3, September 13th.
The problem with Borderlands is the fact that, like, you know, I always play Borderlands with a certain person that I don't play games with no more. And I feel like we never have time to quite get together and play them. Last time me and you really played a game heavy was like,
Yeah, nigga, that's because you don't be on.
that's kind of true. I've been on that lately.
Hey, Sean,
I think it's by the time you
Yeah.
wrap it up, you said you gotta join the
is Baldur's Gate 3 that top-down joint?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
The guys who are behind
That's
Baldur's
good.
Gate 3 is actually the guys who made one of my favorite isometric games ever in existence currently.
Is anybody getting
Dragon
the DLC?
Age. I'm in the
Borderlands 2.
Divinity 2.
It's free.
It's free.
Yeah,
What
if
game's
you have
free
Borderlands
right
2, it's free. The DLC.
Oh, I'm gonna
Yeah.
download that joint when I get home.
I
didn't know
downloaded
that.
it like last week, I think it was, or week before.
Excuse me, sir. I didn't
I ain't
know.
played the shit yet. I ain't played it.
Nah, it looks
Because
fine.
at one point I was like, yeah, I'm
It
going
looks
to get on
fine.
it, and then I was like,
Hey, for real, the hell with you in these glasses, bro. I put them joints on and was like, damn, it's really dark. It's really. Like, it's really.
yeah.
Fade the black.
There's probably some other games that we're totally neglecting that come out.
Also,
You said last one was next year, right?
if you guys came in for the
Ace Combat 7.
the bootleg copy of Spider-Man Far From Home, we'll be starting it in about 10 minutes, so make sure you stay tuned for that. We got a really good copy. I'll probably give it a 8 out of 10.
I would say so.
8 out of 10 in quality.
Get y'all popcorn.
The audio has a
We're pretty much going to
fight.
cut the podcast off and then go right into the stream for y'all viewing pleasure. So,
Yeah, speaking of, matter of fact, I think we're just gonna go ahead and start it now.
nachos. get a drink, do whatever you need to do,
Get you a
Yes, sir.
brew.
and enjoy the film.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I know I am.
And don't be
Hey.
snitching.
Hey,
Wait,
don't,
so
don't
Last
forget
of
your carpet
You said
cookies.
Last of Us 2 doesn't come out this year?
Yeah, but that with that being said,
That
I
Stranding
think
comes out this year.
What
Yeah,
comes
Death
out?
Stranding. Yeah, definitely looking forward
Death
to that.
what?
Yeah.
November 8th.
Stranding comes out this y'all.
with that being said, I want you guys to hear something as you leave.
Yeah.
Everybody get the fuck
Hey,
out.
before.
You ain't gotta leave, but you gotta get the fuck up out of here.
Get outta here.
Anybody looking forward to Doom Eternal?
November 22nd. I am actually.
Pokemon Sword and Shield, which looks like it got
But this has been
Nintendo
NVGA
graphics. Did you see that,
Podcast.
dude?
See y'all next week around the same time.
Hit that
same
subscribe
location.
button.
See y'all in the theaters.
Go ahead and
See
subscribe.
you next year.
Deuces.
It's good to be back, America.
Good to be back in America.
And